Right, ladies, I'm just going to show you how to do these roses because they are so simple. So I've just made another one, and I've just made a larger one using the bigger dies that I've got. So they're the ones I've got at the moment. And I know they're only white, I've not coloured them, but they are really pretty. And make them yourself, no point in laying out all that money to buy them. So what I've done, I've just started a middle there, but here I've got some of the small flowers, so I've got some of these cut, and then all I've done, I've just put a little snick in between the petals to help them fold in, and then I've cut several of these, and that's what we're going to use to make this flower. So first of all, I've snicked them ready. Dab your glue all, not right to the edge, but all over the flower. And then you're going to overlap the petals and bring them in while you're doing it, because you are manipulating this into shape. So push it in, push your petals in until you've got like a little bud. Hold on to that for a minute. I flatten the bottom with my finger. My nails stained as hell again. I've only just come home. Just keep that going. So that's my first bud. Yeah, that's my first bud. Take another one of those that size, and again I've already snipped them ready to save time, and put your glue, you know, not right to the end of the petals, but all over, enough to grip that, and push your petals up, overlap them like that, and shape the petal yourself with your fingers, and that bit of glue that you've put on all over is going to support them up, and that's what you do, just hold them like that. Take another one of your smaller flower, pop the glue all over it again, pop your little bud into the third one, and then manipulate those petals around it. Just make sure I've got that set. You must get it centerized, your bud. Sorry, ladies. So I've got that, and that's my little bud. See? And then all you do with that is you take your bigger petals, and what I've done is I've put them on the block, took the end of the tool and just done that. I haven't touched the petals themselves, just in the middle, that brings them up like a cup. And then what you're going to do is a little bit of glue spread all around the bottom and attach your bud to that, and then just bend your flower, your petals into place. Sorry. Overlap them again and hold that for a bit, and hold it like that. Flatten the bottom. And then with the next one, what I'm going to do is just slightly bend the petal in the middle. Just put your thumbnail down the middle of the petal and just bend it. It's just going to help when you're putting it together. Put a bit of glue all over it, not right to the ends. Make sure each petal overlays with the other, and you see how that's just eased that in straight away. That's just eased that in by bending the petals a little bit. Just hold that, and then you don't need to do it with the last two or three, however many you want to put on. Pop that in, make sure that they overlap. Squeezing it together like that. Another one. I mean, you could do these as many layers as you want, really. That doesn't matter. Again, make sure that each petal layer overlaps with the one below it. Right. And I'm also going to put another layer on. So I use 7 layers. 7. That gives you a nice flower. Now just hold that for a minute till it connects together. You can already see you've got your rose. And then all you do, excuse me, the bottom 2 layers you half turn under using a thin rod. Just half turn them under, which just opens the rose out basically. So just the bottom 2 layers, just to half turn them. And I'll show you what that does. Oops, bend that one down. You can bend them back into place. Like I say, you're manipulating the flower and the petal. And get your petals into shape. And there you go. Got a nice little rose. Not sure if you can see that. Let me see. See? So you've got a little rose. And like I say, I've also done the big one. Exactly the same. I've used the smaller one to sit inside the die, because I haven't got the size petals in between the small and the large. I've only got that size, and I've had to trim that one. But there you go, you've got both roses. A large rose, which is gorgeous. It's like the Old English rose. I don't know if anybody abroad knows what the Old English rose looks like. Well, that's it. That's our Old English rose, what we call an Old English rose. And that's the smaller version. And they're just as good as Primas. Like that. So that's how you do it, ladies. Start off with some small ones, at least 3 to 4. Excuse me. Snip them down the edges if they're not cut like that, because look, I'll just show you. You've that one and that one. This one already is cut and it's snipped between the petals. This one isn't. So if you've got them that haven't been done, then just snip them halfway to the centre. And that one you don't need to, obviously. And then, like I say, you really need them to go up in size. So that's like just over ½ an inch. That one, sorry, ladies. And that one's 1 inch. Okay, let me show you that one. That one's 1 inch. And then if you've got one 1.5 inches and then 2 inch, you could do a really big full rose. Well, while we're here, I'm just showing you. Do you remember the one I showed you like a lily? I've just coloured that one. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yellow and white, using one of the Prima middles. Well, it's not a Prima, it's one I've made. Then the one that I did with the glitter on, I've just done that in a lighter shade of lemon. I mean, that looks pretty for any project. And like I say, here's all the roses. That one's got a smaller middle in. I tried it with the smaller middle. And that one's got the ordinary size middle. And that was the one I did earlier to show you. And it's pink in colour and glittered. See? And there you go. Just as good as any other. Anyway, let's see some of your work. Come on, I want to see some, please. If you've tried anything that I've done, let's see it. It'd be nice, really nice. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the work if anybody's done it. And I'm just going to alter my lens again. And like I say, it'd be really nice just to see you, your take on things. I really do love them. I think they're gorgeous. Very pretty. And like I say, I have done these. It's going to go off in a minute, ladies. I think it's gone. Oh, right. It's going off in a minute, ladies. What I've done is I've just coloured in all these ready to make up. Right. Thanks for dropping by. I hope that's been some help to you. And I'll speak to you soon.